It was only later in life, when I'd gone away, that I realised I had a tremendous knowledge of textiles and appreciation of texture. Or the words of Mary O'Donnell, born in Kilcar, County Donegal. Mary O'Donnell's work was known for its romanticism. Think voluminous silk poplin skirts with Edwardian-style hand-crocheted lace, dominating 60s fashion and luxury Irish fashion at that. Like many other Irish people in the early years of the 1950s, O'Donnell emigrated to the US aged just 17 in 1951 to work. Before being enrolled at the Traphagen Academy of Dress Design, she also worked for a while in the alterations department at Bergdorf Goodman's before being offered a position to work with the American couturier Mainbocher. This was very much a Frenchified version of his name. Mainbocher was probably how it was actually pronounced. O'Donnell herself would describe her time there as making quite a lasting impression on her, one that saw her become obsessed with elegance and understatement. Mainbocher would actually retire in 1961, and that saw O'Donnell return to Ireland, getting a job with none other than Sybil Connolly. But by 1963, and with just £100, O'Donnell was able to open her own small premises at number 43 Dawson Street in Dublin. And her work has been described by writers as sophisticated but traditional romanticism. And she made a point during her career to state that even though she created contemporary pieces, her work was always rooted in the Irish craft tradition. Crocheted work featured very heavily in a fashion show that she was at in April of 1966 at the Paris Court House in County Wicklow, as well as in her 1971 spring collection. And this was something that she learned to do as a young child. Her crochet work you can see actually on display at the Donegal County Museum, from hand-woven silk taffeta skirts produced in the Liberties in Dublin to embroidery using Irish motifs. Her reverence to Irish craft tradition remained a strong feature within her collections. In July of 1978, for example, while showcasing at the Irish American Cultural Institute of Minnesota, her work was themed around W.B. Yeats's poetry and even featured a dress called Cool Park with swallows embroidered. And you can see here some of her embroidery. This is a dress, and her tag is part of the collection of Vintage Finds You. Though she showed in a number of couture shows in Dublin, the majority of her clients were actually based in America. Her client list ranged from Maureen O'Hara to the Kennedys to Princess Grace of Monaco. And O'Donnell would travel to New York, Washington and Chicago twice a year to present new collections and to deliver finished products. By 1983, she actually closed the shop on Dawson Street and then focused all of her attention on a factory in Donegal, splitting her time between the US and Ireland, before finally retiring in 1995. Her niece Sheila described her as bold, creative, wild and free, and Mary O'Donnell passed away in January of 2025, aged 91 and leaving a legacy behind in the story that is Irish fashion.